All right, we're back. This is the second video, knots versus core 30. In the last video, go watch that. We did a cool airplane metaphor. It made a lot of sense, getting a lot of positive reactions. So that's gonna help you understand the whole situation. At the end of the video, I'm talking kind of fast. I'm running up against the 3-minute timeline. I say, knots versus core 30, it's not a big deal. So then this commenter is like, bro, why is it not a big deal? And here's the thing, at the end of the day, I think the core 30 people and I think the knots people pretty much want the same thing. We want Bitcoin to be money. We want number go up. We want sound money. We want censorship resistant money. And we don't want morally bad and illegal stuff to be propagated on the blockchain. So if we go back to the airport metaphor, consensus rules are like the TSA. That's what the whole network has to follow. And baggage rules for specific airlines are like policy rules, and that's what changed in Bitcoin Core 30. Core 30 raised the default for the op return size. It didn't change anything about consensus. And inscriptions, all that arbitrary data that's already on the blockchain doesn't even rely on op return. And on Bitcoin Core 29, you should just be able to change the op return size on your personal node implementation of Bitcoin Core 29 to whatever you want. Or what was worse, what was happening is you would talk directly to a miner and make an out-of-band transaction to include whatever you want because they'll just mine whatever the block is that you're trying to send out. So the software update, the technical change in Bitcoin Core 30 is not this like, oh, we're rewriting all the rules and now there's going to be spam everywhere. And then ultimately the nail in the coffin for why I just don't think this is a big deal. I think it's being talked about like it's a 9 out of 10 problem when really it's like a 2 or a 3 out of 10 problem. And Core 30 is kind of getting scapegoated a little bit, in my opinion. The reason that this is not a huge deal, Core 30 exists. You can update your defaults. You can do whatever else you want there. You can run Core 29. You could fork Core 30 and totally change it to be Ret Core 30 that only does the old number. Or you could run Knots, which exists and is getting traction. And now we have an ecosystem of different Bitcoin softwares that are all following the valid consensus rules. Hopefully that made sense. Hit me in the comments if you think I'm wrong or if you think something I said doesn't make sense. I don't really want to go back and forth on this a ton because I think it's a super contentious topic and not fun to talk about and not interesting. We could be talking about a lot more interesting stuff, but I will do my best to respond to some of the comments and reply to them with a video if they're interesting.